What's up, my stat stars? Another tip for the AP exam. Know how to identify outliers. This usually comes up either in a multiple choice or a free response question. There are two different methods to identify outliers based on what you know. If you know your quartiles, and that means you know the IQR, which is simply Q3 minus Q1. So find your upper fence by taking Q3 plus 1.5 times the IQR. If there's any data values in your data set that is above that upper fence, it's an outlier. To find the lower fence, take Q1 minus 1.5 times the IQR. And if there's any values in your data set that's lower than that lower fence, it's an outlier. The second method you could also use to identify outliers is if you know your mean and your standard deviation. Any value that is plus or minus 2 standard deviations from the mean could potentially be an outlier. Some teachers will maybe even say to stretch that to 3 standard deviations, but typically if you're outside of 2 standard deviations, you're a pretty odd value.